Can everyone hear me? Yo, what is going on? Welcome to Dano Crypto. On this live stream, I show you guys how to make simple, effective, and easy moves in the cryptocurrency ecosystems. What is going on? I hope everyone is feeling well. I see everyone in here. Shout out to Candle Daddy. Shout out to Steve Randall Jr. Shout out to Stanza Bar, Having Peck, MFer. We got everyone up in here. What is going on? Hope everyone is loaded up, packed, ready, and loaded. We said that we were going to get a decent bounce if we were to hold some levels. If we were to hold these levels, guys. So we were able to actually hold these levels with BTC, and it made the altcoins surge. We have some outliers, though, so we want to pick the outliers and see what has been doing the best in terms of the altcoins. So we have Pepe, we have Dogecoin, we have Phantom, Solana. A lot of these altcoins that we talked about, Nakamoto Games, Me Token, Floki. I mean, like all these things that we've been kind of pointing out on the channel here have been doing pretty well with the Bitcoin recovery. So let's get into it, guys. Let's get the show started. You guys have already been awesome with hitting the like button and absolutely destroying it. So thank you so much already. We are going to, let's update this Bitcoin price here. Let's refresh our ticker here. And yep, so we are at 61,500. So we did a major pump overnight. So I think now the buying pressure and the inflows for maybe the ETFs for Hong Kong are now starting to pick up some steam. And so also we're starting to pick up some steam and have some bullish news for BlackRock and institutions basically getting more knowledge about these ETFs, Bitcoin, and cryptocurrency in general. So that just means bullish narrative overall. So this is what we're going to be talking about, guys. We're going to get into the altcoins. We're going to get into the trades that we took recently, and we're going to keep you guys entertained. So if you haven't hit the like button already, please do so. We're going to get this show started and get it on the road. So all right, so guys, welcome to the show. Welcome to Dano Crypto. So we are going to do a little member shout out really quick. Let's go to the member shout out. We always welcome the members because we do appreciate them very much. So let's make sure we do that. Let's go to the section. I thought we already had it pulled up, but let's go ahead and do it right now. We're going to go to the studio. And I hope everyone is doing well. Guys, we are getting really close. We're getting super close to 3,000 subscribers. My wife always laughs at me because I'll say like, man, I'm getting really close to 3,000. She says, well, babe, I mean, it says 2,100, you know? And I say, but see, it's really close. But you have to say things like that because then before you know it, this thing will just start crushing. So guys, do me a favor. Please share this channel with your friends. If you've been coming to these live streams for the past couple of weeks, or if you've been following my channel secretly and you haven't told anyone yet, let the cat out of the bag, all right? Come out of the closet that you've been watching Dano Crypto, and I assure you no one will be disappointed. So, all right, so let's get into the members of the channel. We have over 46 members of the channel, so we're going to do a little shout out. We are going to do a shout out for all the members. We got Pit Stop Moto Racing, Vicious Teletubby, RC Moore, Damian Wins, Jason Root, we got Metabice, Dreams Tank TV, Dumpy Booty Boy, Dumpy Boot Boy. I always want to say Dumpy Booty Boy, but it's just Dumpy Boot Boy. Jay Becker, Mark Z, Cynical Tech, Tempted Adverse, RJ69. We want to see you guys, all these members that I'm doing a shout out on. Let's see you in the live stream. Come on, you guys are coming and hang out. Crypto Beehive, Michael Henahoza. We have Nico Dimitrana, Joe Schmeckel, Mandy Rose, Risky 8. And we have Alfredo Rodriguez, Jason Beats, Crypto Naughty, OG Blockchain, Lee Lab, John M, Patrick. We have Summer Sunrise, Stanza Bar, Gamer Safton, Vinod Gundry, Baja, AI Griff, Smartway, F. We have Space Cowboys, Freedom as well, Sin, myself, Clint34, Galicia Gotcha, Yes Sir, Alexandra D, and Tone Lee. We have Brucey Kibitz, Having Peck, and Stephen Randall Jr. All right, so we have Steve Randall Jr. saying, God bless you all. I pray we all reach our ultimate goal, and that's freedom, whatever your freedom may be. Hi, Mom, I'm on TV. Yeah, wave. Hi, everyone. All right, so shout out to you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. And be sure to, I think the link in the Discord should, for the Discord should be working. Make sure you guys pop in the Discord. Right now, we have over 81 members in the Discord. We are getting so close to 100 members. So we are going to do a special we're gonna do a special members, 100 members of the Discord party or something like that. We're gonna have some fun, but I'm glad you guys have been having just as much fun as I have in coming into this community in this live stream. We're calling it the Dano Crypto Dojo because it's where we're coming in to train. Sometimes in that dojo you get rocked, and then sometimes you rock them back. So this is what we're doing in the Dano Crypto community. We're rocking them, and we are all learning together. There is, no dumb questions here. There's no, making people feel bad or feel stupid for something if they don't know it. We're all here to learn. So this is why I think you guys probably appreciate this community, because, we got all different skill levels here, but this is the thing. We are all learning from each other. So, I hope it isn't too loud. I feel like my daughter's here hanging out with me in the DJing garage, and she's doing her work and stuff like that. And I also have the dryer is running, so I don't know if you guys hear like tumbling in the background. So if you hear a little bit of tumbling, that's what that is. It's just a little extra sound effects. It's the extra sound effects. All right, so let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. Let's get into the Bitcoin price. And then we're going to get into where we think altcoin season is going to actually be starting, and what month, what time, you can't hear anything at all? Really the indicator that shows these divergences Jason Casper is using can't hear that because the music and vocal mix is perfect. Yes, awesome. So Jason Casper uses Market Cipher. So Market Cipher has basically all those moving averages, RSIs, and the waves, momentum waves, and the money flow. It's got all this thing mixed into one thing, and then there's certain ways that you read it. I'm not a Market Cipher expert, but I think you can get those same bullish divergences or bearish divergences on the SMI and the RSI. So this is Semastic RSI index, and then the RSI relative strength index, and it depends on the time frame. So when you go into the time frame, that's when you can see where there are these divergences. I'm not an expert at finding divergences, but I'm learning. I've kind of started to notice where you do see those like lower, like making higher highs, lower lows, or that's how you can determine where the price might go. Sometimes it can fake you out, though. But really, guys, what's amazing is that we really did get a pinch, but this was kind of a fake-out bear trap. We had a bear flag here that actually just started to just push right up to the upside, right back into the price box range that gave us support. We said, look, if we hit 59,000, I think we said it last night. We might even go on the stream, go back to the stream and say, hey, this is where we are finding our support at 59,000. Once the price started to hit 59,000, it was basically off to the races, but we weren't expecting this type of move because this is a really nice candle. I mean, this is a 4% candle on the 4 hour. And if we look at the daily even more, it's just like, wow, it got right up there. So, and you think this wick here is a follow-up wick of where we had a lot of volatility, but if you see this wick here, this is a strong green candle that could actually push us up to these levels here, which would be the same amount move, about 4%, to come up to the next resistance level, which would be at 65,000, guys. So we are headed to a $65,000 Bitcoin, which is not that far off from where we just were, guys. So you got to think about this. This is this range. We are in this range now. We're getting back into the range of between $61,006 and $68,000. So once we break the range, Look at how many times we tried to test up and then we got rejected. We went back in the range. We bounced. And see, look at these bounce points. This shows so much strength for Bitcoin to actually not go down lower to 53,000 like everyone was expecting. Everyone was expecting it to go back down to the previous support level, which would have been $50,000 for Bitcoin. So then you have to think, This is a easy way to liquidate so many shorts. Look, I bet shorts got liquidated like crazy because people were thinking, oh, this is a bear flag. We're going to go down and break down to 53,000. People had shorts open, and I bet they got smashed because this candle absolutely wrecked them. This green candle here got absolutely wrecked the bears. The bears walked in, and they were like, oh, yeah, well, nothing's gonna happen to us. And then the bulls came around the corner with bear spray and were like, shh. And they got sprayed in the eyes. They were like, ah! They were like, oh my god! That's what happens, guys. That's what happens. That's what happens. And this is, I tell you what, this is a lot of the times why I'm so afraid sometimes to short the market. I'll tell you what, this is what sometimes I'm just like, oh gosh. I don't want to short the market, but see, you know, if you caught this 4% candle move to the downside, bless you, congratulations, nice move, honestly, nice move. But then where are you going to take your profit? You better take that profit because then you better start going long because it ain't going to keep going down forever. It's just going to go up forever, but just in a parabola move. Not just to be a moon boy, but it's just supply and demand mechanisms, guys. Man, it's just supply and demand mechanisms. You look at the weekly of Bitcoin, and the thing just keeps going up. The thing just keeps going up. Guys, 16,000. That was the bottom. It ain't getting any lower. Honestly, now I think that, you know, this might have been. There's so many bottoms. Like, what do you guys think? I see shorting the market as betting against BlackRock. It's terrifying. Yeah, I mean, why are you going to bet against and short against, like, the biggest wealth managers in the entire world? It's really, really tricky and not a good game to play. You got to follow the money. Jack Dorsey actually said that recently in a tweet, in a post on X, saying, follow the money. Follow the money. We are getting a little bit of a retracement here, though. If we're looking at the 5-minute, we got a little bit of a movement on going sideways because we pumped way. Oh, this is what's great, guys. We pumped way over the purple range, basically just like jumped over it. We just did this nice move. Boom. So hopefully we just start trading sideways here and we don't dump back down because then that's going to not show very much strength. That's just going to show a nice fake out. But what we really want. What we want for Bitcoin is just to now form probably just a nice bull flag here in this pattern where we just broke down, and now we need to test, and that would be a beautiful pattern, a absolutely beautiful pattern to break to the upside, because then you got to think, here's the measurement of the move to the upside from the descendant of this wedge, from the descending wedge, would be up to 62,000. Would be up to 62,000 in the short term here. And look at the RSI. Look at the RSI. You see the RSI, we are at a point where we have crossed, the blue line has crossed the orange line there, and if we can just get some volume, get some push, the bulls can turn around this price. We'll be seeing some good volatility here to the upside. All right, so let's look at the trades. I'll show you guys what the trades that we went into. Guys, we actually went into the H-bar trade. So, shout out to Kenneth Farquhar. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Kenneth Farquhar. I'm probably butchering this. Farquhar. I'm just going to call you Kenneth. Are you laughing at me? Kenneth Falker. My daughter's laughing right now. She's laughing at me right now trying to say this. She's over here laughing. That's so funny. She's like, "What are you trying to say?" Oh my gosh. Yeah, shout out to Kenneth. Thank you for the super chat. That's so funny. Oh man. But yeah, welcome. We have not seen you before. Welcome. It's Scottish. You're making me think of Liar Liar. Have you guys ever seen Liar Liar? There's a guy in the movie that is a part of the prosecution or whatever during this case, and the guy's name is Kenneth Falk. Like, we bring to the stand Kenneth Falk, and he's got like this. He just has this like really interesting look to him. Oh my god, I used to watch that movie so much in the 90s when I was a kid. Hilarious. I love that movie. That movie has some funny lines. And I used to die laughing watching this movie as a kid. And then when I watched it as an adult, I was like, oh my god. I was like, why? For one, I was like, why did my parents let me watch this movie, for one? And two, it was even funnier because I understood more of the jokes. Like, you know, you get older and you just start, you know, actually understanding the jokes, and you're like, oh my gosh. Like, this movie was just savage. All right, so guys, we got into the Pepe trade, 182% up in profit. We went in kind of like a scared puppy. We put in low margin, and we put in low lev. And so the same with H-bar, but we bumped it up just a little bit with H-bar, but we knew H-bar was going to do well. We saw the chart. We were looking at the chart for H-bar, and we thought, why not? Because it looks really bullish. So we're going to look at why we got into the H-bar trade. It was in a range. So you see here, we got into the range here, and we got into the H-bar trade because we saw the range. We saw the potentials as if we even move halfway up from the bottom of this massive move of 67th of almost 100%. If we even go halfway up, that's a 50% move. So we've already cleared from this move right here a 6% move, and then from here we've already cleared a 22% move to the upside. So that's why we got into the H-bar trade, and we're gonna ride this thing to the freaking moon, guys. But we are gonna take some profits on the way up. We're actually probably just gonna take some profits live on the stream, so then we can show you guys that we do know how to take profits and we don't just get wrecked. And I know you guys have seen me do it before, but you know, if you're new to the channel and you're seeing all this stuff, we like to do some live trading. We also like to take profits on the stream. We like to show you what we are doing, why we got in the positions that we got into, and show you that, look, you know, we had massive value area highs on H-bar and bullish news for whenever even Bitcoin is retracing a little bit, we get strength in H-bar. And also we've seen strength in Pepe and Dogecoin, even with the volatility. So we're trying to watch those coins that have that volatility to the upside when we have Bitcoin either going a little bit 2% to the downside, then going back up, fluctuating. We can see here that the outliers on this for the weekly have been Helium, HNT, Optimism, Wormhole, and then if we look at the top 200, we got Zeta, ABT, and then on the monthly at the top 100, we have a little bit in the red, but then we want to look at the yearly. We still was going to point out the yearly. It was crazy. It's just bonk, like up 5,000%, Pendle almost 1,500%, Akash 1,500%, Caspa 300, Pepe 376%, Fetch 590. You know, we talked about Fetch. We still have this, you know, we've talked about this news with the acquisition with Fetch, AGIX, and Ocean going into one token of ASI. So that is going to be coming up here pretty soon. But let's look at the crypto bubbles on the 5-minute. Remember, guys, you can go to danielcurtishughes.com to be able to get quick crypto information. You get the crypto bubbles. You can get some quick ticker information here. You can also listen to some music. So it's actually a really cool website to go to that you can get a little bit of everything. You can also see what coins are in their halving periods, when they are happening. For instance, like Ethereum Classic or Dash, Flux, Zcash, Ravencoin, Litecoin, things like that. And now the Bitcoin halving, the next one is officially 3 years away in March 2028. That's the next Bitcoin halving, guys. What do you think guys, let me know in the chat, what price do you think Bitcoin is going to be in 2028? 2028, what do you think? Oh, I did. Oh, I did. Oh, sorry. My daughter said, don't say. She's like, don't say. I said, okay, I won't. 3.5 million. 3.5 million. Whoa. You're funny, girl. My daughter just said, Bitcoins are blasting off with hamsters to the moon in a rocket ship. Oh, Steve Randall Jr. Okay, so now that Doge 20 is not a scam and is now listed, could you please have a peek? Okay. All right. But okay. Yes, sir. Let's do it. All right. So what chain was it on? What chain was it on? We're getting some answers in. We got 100K, 420. Rocket hamster. I'm sure there's probably already a rocket hamster. I would not be surprised if there wasn't a rocket hamster. Okay, so what was Doge 20 on? All right, well, let's just go to CoinMarketCap, I guess. We'll just do that really quick. Let's go to CoinMarketCap. Let's do it. Coinbase and Unis. Oh, it's already on Coinbase? It's on Coinbase? Really? No way. Dogecoin 20 is on Coinbase. This one? No, it's not this one. Which one? Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Which one is it? Let me see. Doge 20, right? You said Doge 20? Or it's just Doge 20 or Dogecoin 20? You have to, yeah, let me, like, we gotta find it. Dogecoin 2, just 20, Dogecoin 20, or is it Doge 20? Dogecoin 20, liquidity 1.3 mil. Is this it? Doge 20? This one right here? Ending address 89D6. Okay, let's check this out. Our Doge just got more rewarding. Okay. All right, so we had a big pump. And then we had a big wick to the downside, about 80, about almost 100%. And then from this move here, I'm looking at the daily. And then we go from the bottom here, we had a move up 500%. Interesting. And then now, from here, went down 30, 40%. Shout out to Sunshine Girl. Yo, what's going on? Shout out to all the OG peeps. Remember to share this on repost. Okay, so my daughter told me to tell all of you guys that Bitcoin is going to be blasting off with all its hamster friends in a rocket ship to the moon. with Bitcoins. But waiting to hear, so join soon as a delayed feed. I should be good. Is everyone, can you let me know if my feed is okay? I haven't been able to check it. Maybe we should check it. Let's check our feed really quick. Let's see. Okay, we got 21 people watching on YouTube. You guys are awesome. You guys are absolutely amazing. It doesn't look like it's delayed. It looks like it's good. Let's see. Let's check on the other YouTubers here. Let's check on see who's live streaming right now. All right, we got BitBoy Crypto version 2. We got AOL version 7.0 streaming right now. And then who else do we have streaming? Let's look at the subscriptions. Let's see who's streaming. Okay, we got Crypto Banter streaming. Plus Crypto Banter Plus. Anyone else? Okay. All right. Okay. All right, so H bar is actually looking really, really good right now. So we're probably going to take a little bit of profits off these trades that we have. But let's go back. Let's go back and look at Doge 20 here. I'm curious about this Doge 20. Curious about this Doge 20. I'm curious. I am very curious. But you got to let me know, is this the right one? All right, Plan B's new YouTube update came out yesterday. He said we're still on track. Yes, the Plan B, we are on track for stock to flow model, and we are going to go to the moon. That's my Plan B. Oh, she probably would. I'll show her the picture. She'll laugh. She'll go, "What did I scuba gear on?" Here, I'll show her right now and see if she laughs. Hey, girl. Do you want to see a funny picture? Do you want to see a really funny picture? Hold on. It's a really funny picture. Hold on. I'll show you. Look. Yeah. No, you can't. She's like, get me in here. Let me get in here. No. I had to show her that. That's funny. That's funny. All right. All right. I purchased 20 million coins at pre-sale. Nice. Wow. So what did you make? So Steve Randall, what did you make, like a 10x? What did you make? A 5x, a 10x? What did you make? Or are you just holding on for dear life? Oh, you were just like, I'm holding this thing forever. You didn't dump on him. You didn't dump on him, Steve Randall. Well, you're nice. You're very nice. Steve Randall said, "Screw this, I'm out." No, I'm just kidding. No, okay, well, yeah, we'll check this thing out. 100x. Well, let's go. Doge 20. All right, well, speaking of Doge, maybe let's look at Dogecoin. Yep, we are going to look at some Dogecoin. All right, so this is looking really good, guys. I think Dogecoin is going to do the same thing. We said, look, Dogecoin is in the range. Dogecoin is in the range, guys. Which means, in fact, I'm buying more. He's like, more. He's like Augustus. He's, I need more. All right. How many likes do we have, guys? We need a live like tracker. We need a live like tracker. Say that 10 times fast. A live like tracker. Live like tracker. Keep shorting? No, MFer, no. No, don't short. Okay, so we are almost back up to our 200% in profit point on Pepe. I don't know why I was so scared. I was being kind of a nanny. I was being a ninny, not wanting to put a little bit more. I think it's because I actually got kind of smacked a little bit on my last Pepe trade. We took profits. We made money, but then when we went back in because we thought the market was getting we thought we were getting pushed, we got smacked. So we were like, okay, let's just dip our toe back in the market. Let's see if we are actually getting bullish and moving to the upside, because we wanted to think, look, we're going to be cautious, because we were looking at these Bitcoin prices and looking at the charts and saying, look, if we don't hold these levels here, if we break but right back down off this bear flag, we're going to 53. I mean, that was it. I mean, if we broke down and we started going here to the bottom of the band or trading and sliding into the band, oh, we would have been screwed, guys. We would have been absolutely destroyed. But luckily, the bulls pulled in, and now we are literally sitting at a short time frame bull flag for Bitcoin. But the key here is that are we going to see that volume continue into the weekend? Because it is indeed, guys, it is. Oh, Steve Arthur Jr. is saying we have a 90K August coming in. So I wanted to get into a Bitcoin. So the thing is I have like Bitcoin that I took profit on and my trades, actual BTC, and now I have it sitting in my wallet. And what I did before when I was really bad at trading was that I was sacrificing the BTC that I had spot just held, and I was going into trades with that BTC. Ultimately, that BTC was lost because it got liquidated. It was not properly stop lossed. It was not properly protected, and that BTC is now gone. So I'm very much more protective of the BTC that I've been transferring into my wallets to hold long term. And so if I do see a good opportunity, yes, I will pull some. But this time, I don't know why. I was like, look, I want to build this thing up long term. I want to have long term BTC that I don't touch. Once it's in there, it's in there. I want to just hold it. So that's just what I did this time. And I think I want to try and do that more often, so then I can really actually keep a long-term stash that I will not regret at a point where BTC is at $1 million per coin. So, but yes, I am in longs. I am in a long on Pepe. I'm also in a long on HBAR. The HBAR price that I got into, the entry was at 9 cents, and then with Pepe 506728. So both of these entries were great entries because they were sitting at ranges for getting into a good long position that had a low risk to reward ratio to the upside, because Bitcoin was looking good for the short-term price action. And we had enough of a dip where we saw that people were starting to, the liquidity was starting to come back in, the bullishness in the media and the narrative across Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in general, even though the United States is so behind in their legislation, I don't think anyone's actually going to take the bait on that. You know, they're really just going to fight against it, and we are eventually going to just not listen to them, like Elizabeth Warren and Janet Yellen and Gary Gensler. Like, these people are paid off, they're bought, and they're SCUM bags. And so we're not gonna pay attention to them. We know how this market works. We know how the market works better than they do, and we're actually more trustworthy. So we're going to basically take these bulls by the horns, and we're gonna ride this thing. Do you guys agree with me? Do you guys agree with me? Put some bulls in the chat if you agree with me on that statement. Let's go, guys, because we're not taking it anymore. We're not taking it anymore. We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. You're all worthless. I love that line. You got to listen real closely at the very end of that song. He goes, "You're all worthless." That's a fun song to jam. You got to roll the windows down and blast that thing. Do you need anything? Do you need something? What? I already told him that. You got to give me something new. You got to give me something new. But you can't be under there because I might step on your hand. I have a little munchkin, little rat under my desk. All right, so put some bulls in the chat. Put some bulls in the chat. I gotta search for some bulls. A bull. Can't be on the camera. You're lucky you're in here. You're lucky you're in the DJing garage, but you can't be on the camera. Is there not a bull? Is there not a bull emoji? I thought there was a bull emoji. I thought, isn't there? I think there should be a bull emoji. Where's the bull emojis? Or is it just a cow? We'll just put a cow. Put your cows in the chat, do-si-do. Roundabout we Bitcoin grows. Put your Bitcoin in your wallet, do-si-do. Turn your partner round and round. Get your profits in your... I don't even... Just stop me right now. Swing your partner round and round. Altcoin summers come into town. What altcoins do you think will pump? I think it might be Donald Trump. Oh no, I just said Donald Trump. My stream might get put down. I might get shadow banned because I said Orange Man bad. You can't say certain things, or they'll just like they'll take your there they are. There's the bulls. Steer? Do you have to put in steer bull horns? Steer bull horns. You got to put in steer bull horns. All right, guys, what do you think I should do? Because I'm up pretty good on these trades here, so maybe I should take some profits on them. What do you think? Just take 25% off and then go into something that's going to pump like 50% right now? Should I do that? My daughter just said, "Yeah." She's like, do it. It's funny. I have a cheerleader right now. I think on Fridays. Well, I mean, summer's coming up, guys. So if you have kids, get ready. You better have things planned for them, or you are going to be getting worked, guys. You think you're getting worked in crypto? Just wait till you get worked by your kids during the summer. They will work you to the bone. Speaking of bone, now let's actually check on the metrics for. Let's check on the metrics for the Shibarium. When we said bone, we thought about Shibarium. Let's look at Shibarium. Let's look at total value locked in Shibarium and see actually where it ranks in terms of all the chains. Guys, absolutely obliterate the like button. If we haven't gotten the likes up to almost 50 likes, then YouTube won't forgive me. I keep telling them, it's like, guys, if you just don't get the stream to 50 likes, YouTube will just keep putting me in the doghouse. I don't want to be in the YouTube doghouse anymore. I can't do it anymore. I want to sleep on the bed. All right, where is it? Where's Shibarium? Did it get lower? Where is it? There it is. All right, Shibarium is 139 in terms of total value locked. We have BoneDeck, SheepFi, Comfy Swap, Ball Exchange, Wolf Finance. Let's see that with a day change, Chewy Swap. Okay, Chewy Swap is a part of 2 chains. What 2 chains? 2 chains. Shout out to 2 chains. Surprised that's not a meme coin yet. 2 chains. Let's actually see what the top performers in terms of total value locked are on these chains right now. Or see what has been the biggest inflow of total value locked right now in terms of all the chains. Because, guys, Toncoin, we're probably going to start building a bag of Toncoin because they are going to be holding native USDT, where you can actually hold native USDT on your Ton wallet, linked with the Telegram, everything all in one. You can have bots running. You could literally have everything running in one single app that is almost like WeChat that's decentralized. Think about that. Think about Toncoin and the Ton chain and that network, about it being basically like a WeChat that's decentralized in a sense that it has better privacy, and with this functionality, it's going to be pretty crazy, guys. It's going to be pretty crazy. I mean, I don't know how decentralized Toncoin is in terms of the fundamentals, kind of who controls the supply, but So I could be wrong. I mean, don't quote me. Don't, because it could be like, Don, it's super centralized. But I mean, if it's like a happy medium, then cool. Then that's amazing. But this is cool. So look, we got this immutable ZK. This is the immutable ZK EVM. So this is what me and Medieval Empires is using, is this immutable ZK EVM. So what it is basically where you just have an ID. You just have like an immutable ID that links with your wallet and your Ethereum address. So this is pretty cool. So you see that's successful right now. And why we're talking about this is we're getting into altcoin season, guys. So you have to look at like all the different chains that are doing well in terms of the total value lock coming in, like now, like right now. So this is what we're looking. Look, H-bar. So Hedera is doing really well. We see that. What else? Oh, nice. Awesome. Which one did you finish? Let me see. Hold on. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so is it? It's loading. Yeah, no, that's amazing. Oh, yeah. So my daughter just graduated from level 3 on ABC Mouse. Everyone give her some emojis. Look, everyone give her some emojis in the chat. Everyone give her some hands or some cool heart emojis for my daughter. She finished level 3. Let's see him. Show her some love. Oh. She's smiling. Okay. Super fire. She's just accelerating and learning all kinds of stuff. She's doing so cool. It's so cool to see your kids like just progress and just, it's just wild, and it happens fast. It just happens fast. Oh, someone gave you a trophy. Someone gave you 10 trophies. Yeah, I think what I've learned, guys, now is that, like, with your kids, if you don't give them a hard time, like, if your kids are home or you're working, like right now, like I'm working. This is my job, guys. I take this very seriously. This is not like a joke. This is not like I'm like, I'm putting my face out here. I'm trying to, do my best to provide you guys a really fun channel and a fun crypto experience that is not about shilling a coin or whatever. It's just like we're here just to hang out and learn about the markets and just have a good time. And so I think if I have that kind of attitude, when my daughter's hanging out with me and I have her involved, I tell her about Bitcoin. She knows about Bitcoin, and she'll say things like, "Daddy, how's your Bitcoins doing?" And it's so cute. So I encourage you to get the people that you love involved and knowing about this, and just kind of like it basically will help you in your case, in your defense for why you're into this thing that everyone is telling them that it's a scam and you're a gambler and you're a blah 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 and all this stuff and all these things that they try and tell you to make you feel like you're like okay, but yeah. Yeah, no problem, Steve. Now I'm gonna go into it more. I only just pulled up the chart, but I'll actually go on the website. I'll check it out. Oh yeah, so yeah, great question, Zanzibar. So Zanzibar is asking, what's that website again where you can see how coins are trending in social media? I love it. I love this website. So let's go to it. It's called Alts Daddy. Alts Daddy. Altsdaddy.com. And we'll just go to make sure we get to the right. Okay. All right, we got it. All right, so right here, just altsdaddy.com. And we have, in the day, we have Pepe. We have Optimism, Rose. Okay. Here's the main website. So this is how you can go. You can track this. So this is on Binance. This is on KuCoin, Mexi, Gate.io, Bybit. So basically, it just takes all the biggest exchanges that have the biggest trading volume, and it goes through those metrics. So you can just do live tracking. Like, let's say, let's go to Bybit. We'll just go to Bybit. We'll go to Bybit, and then it'll give you a top list right up at the top, and then it'll go into the weeds here and go and pick each token and see which ones have the recent pumps. And then, so look, this is what's amazing. This is why I love Alts Daddy, because all of the tokens like that we've talked about are in this list. They're in this list. So we're not just like trying to shill coins. We're just showing you, like, this is what people are talking about. And we told you we're narrative traders. We're narrative traders. So look, NAKA, we're just going to outline the things that we've already talked about. Nakamoto Games, Dogecoin, Pepe. We have Solana. We don't really talk about Cardano very much. We kind of make fun of it, but we can't help ourselves. Floki. We have Fetch AI, Render, Chainlink, Optimism, and then Rose. So this is cool. This is cool. We mentioned Rose recently, that Rose is very undervalued, and I think in terms of where it could go, we could see a really nice move to the upside with Rose, because they're doing AI stuff. They're kind of like privacy AI, kind of multifaceted chain and coin. So I would keep Rose on the radar, definitely. And then look at Nakamoto Games, has the most tweets. They got really good X action here, and we're seeing a test move to the upside with NAKA as well. So I think what we had, so if we want to look at CoinMarketCap really quick. All right, so let's see. Let's go to the portfolio. Let's go to the 3,000 portfolio mixed bag. Oh no, it was the top coins. All right, we're gonna have to add. We need to add a transaction in here. We need to add Boomer, because I don't think Boomer is in here. We might have to. I don't know if Boomer is not listed yet on CoinMarketCap, I don't think. No, it's not. We'll have to see. We'll see when that happens. We'll see when that happens. But this is the top 5 coins that we built just a couple weeks ago. We added, we had Chainlink in here, me, NAKA, XYO, Dogecoin. These are the things that we've been just kind of trying to build up, and these are the things that we want to kind of hold a little longer. We don't want to jump around too much. We want to hold these long term. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, so definitely. I agree, Sunshine Girl. Yeah, there's going to be some interesting movements with those 3 coins. Okay, so... All right, guys, let's see what Bitcoin's doing. Let's see what Bitcoin's doing right now. Is it looking spicy? Oh, yeah. It's looking good. I'm loving this price action right now. This is great. I think, yes, we're breaking out of the flag, guys. We are breaking this flag. Let's go. We're printing we got a green dot right here. We got a nice green cross here on this MACD. We got money flow coming in. Woo! That's Bitcoin, baby. Let's move this. Look, I just showed. That's so funny, guys. Look, I just showed you. I just showed you the exact target in the move that will happen if this is 45-minute time frame. This is the 45-minute time frame. Wait, let's look at the 5-minute. I'll show you. Literally, I just did the measured move. I literally just did this, and look at this. This is the measured move that it's taking. Pump song. Let's go. Let's get that pump song on. Let's get this thing going. Let's go. Let's go. I'm pumping it in the house music. I'm pumping it in the monitors, the headphones. We're getting it in everything right now. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna turn my mic off so I can just pump this. Bitcoin go down for what? Okay, all right, we're back, guys. We're back. We just have a brief pump song intermission. Maybe this would probably be the time now we take a little bit of profits. That was fun. That was fun. That was fun. Okay, so now that we were doing that, so now we were just pumping. Let's go. Let's actually go back. Let's go and check the charts real quick. We got to see like what's happening here. What is happening? Okay, let's see what's happening. All right, guys. Sorry. Dano, may I ask how long were you on your job before you made this choice? Oh. Good question. Good question, Steve Randall. How does my mic sound, guys? Does my mic sound okay? I realize because my mixer does some weird stuff. It's like a ghost. Like it'll start re-EQing my levels if it's on the channel that is selected. So I realized it was on that channel, so it was probably doing all some weird sounds. So hopefully it sounds great. Okay, cool. If HALVING says it sounds great, it sounds good. Basically, to answer that question, I worked as a tech at this particular place, an audiovisual technician, for 7 years up until I got a promotion to be the technical director, and then I did that for 2.5 years. So I basically worked there for almost 9 years. Basically got up close to 9 years. So and then all through those 9 years though of working at this particular place, I like worked at coffee shops. I've always done music all through this. You know, I know everyone always has their side gigs. When I met my wife, we started like a DIY donut business. We made donuts, and really good donuts, by the way. Funny story. Like I'll tell you guys, this is going to be stories that I tell you guys on the members only live streams where we can kind of get into the weeds a little bit more, and we can kind of, you know, we could just get into the weeds is all I got to say. But yeah, it's a cool stories of just like basically like motivation and just like being able to test things out and do things kind of in an unconventional way. And okay, so we got, look, MF are saying I dropped out of my high school last year and started crypto full time. Wow. Now, I will say, I'm going to be honest. I will be honest. Like, I wouldn't recommend anyone who is a teenager and you're going through school, you know, you just like just finish high school. Just get through high school, get your diploma, it makes your parents happy. They want to see you go through, get the diploma. It's a thing. It's just a formality. Just let the formality happen. It'll bring it, you know, and then hit the grind. And then it's just like you can decide, like, look, my college will be that I'm going to go into my own business or go and take some courses that are going to basically go towards that goal of whatever it may be. If you want to start your own business or if you're, you know, but it all depends. It's all relative. It's all relative in what you're wanting to do. But, you know, there's just some things that are just total, you know, they are just kind of like a total formality thing. And it's just like, I remember how I felt when I was in high school. I was like, get me out of here. But got through it, tested out the college thing. I tested out the Art Institute. I went to Full Sail. I tested out all these things. And ultimately, I've learned way more in my own life experiences and the things that I have done than, like, college. So, you know, don't put so much emphasis on it, but if it works for you, then it works for you. But if it doesn't, then it doesn't. But you don't really know until you try it, and then you really know. Then you will really know. So yeah. Oh, so yeah, going into this full time, I will say it's been a lot easier to do it because I've had the support of my family and especially my wife. Like, my wife was just like, she was asking me, hey, when are you going to quit your job? When are you going to quit your job and start doing this full time? She was the one who's actually encouraging me more to, like, just pull the trigger. She saw from the outside the potential of what going into your own business or going into something, you know, whether it be like a channel or whatever it is. And so she's very wise and she's very smart. So I trust her. So I just followed that lead and just went into it. So that's also an important thing too. So if you have people that are kind of like encouraging you and you trust their judgment and they're saying like, hey, pull the trigger, then what are you waiting for? Like, what? Like, straight up, like, what are you waiting for? Because that's kind of how I felt. I was like, I can't waste any time anymore. I can't waste any more time. No, you just can't. You can't. Like, the world is moving so fast, and things are just going whoo, whoo. There's moments where you can slow down and you can get some kind of relax, but really, realistically, right now, no. It ain't the time to be relaxing. Sorry, guys. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Maybe the drill sergeant to be like, hey, sorry, your time of like sitting on the beach and relaxing and stuff like that, it's kind of like false. Like that's not happening. There are a lot of things on the back end that have been in the works for a long time that we're gonna start experiencing during this election year, and then the next year, and the next year. So. It's time to be training. We're in the training ground right now. It's called the training ground. We're calling this the dojo for a reason. So let's go, guys. Put a 1 in the chat if you feel like you're training for something. Feel like you're training for something. It's always better when you say it in the words of I'm training. Like, I'm training to get better. You know what you're training for? To level up. To level up. Let's go. All right, so I probably would like to take some profits on some of these trades, because we are starting to get up into the territory of, like, a lot of the times what I like to do is, like, once you're above even 100% in profit, then it would be smart to take about 25% off of the pie, because then when the thing dips down a little bit on a retracement, then you have an opportunity to get a limit order in. If you think this thing is really breaking out bullish, then you have an opportunity to get more into the coin. Nice. Having Peck said you're retired. What? Really? Retired Air Force. Hold on. Retired Air Force. You really are retired Air Force? Did we establish this already? Did we establish this? I don't know if you ever told us this. 100%. Yo, bro, that's awesome. That's really cool. So what did you do in the Air Force? Did you, like, specific? Because I know there's all kinds of things you could do. So I'm very curious. Shout out to all of the veterans, military. Shout out to all the military. Do a big shout out to all of the military. Any veterans, any military people, any people on active duty. We salute you. Right hand salute. We will salute the military, because you guys have been put in harm's way. You've made the ultimate oath and sacrifice, and I mean, it's just, yeah. So there's a lot that goes into it. There's a lot of psychology. There's a lot of things that go into being a part of the military. So guys, if you've been a part of it, if you've done it, you know, it's not for me. It's not for me. I'm going in this battle in a different way. But there has to be people that choose to go the way of making that sacrifice. Because if we didn't, then I don't know, guys. I don't know. I used to think that, like, oh, you know, we blah blah blah, like, don't need the military, and it's just like the older you get and you start to really understand that there's forces in this world that will 100% come in and, like, pillage the village. Who's gonna protect you? So there's always been the people that are vulnerable and the people that need protection, and there's always has to be people that are ready to stand up and fight. So shout out to you guys. And shout out to the people that are fighting a different type of fight, not being in the military, but you know you are a freedom fighter as well. So shout out to all you freedom fighters out there. Mad respect to the freedom fighters of the world. All right, so Having Peck said he worked on missiles. They launched from B-52s. I worked in the war plans at headquarters, 3s, and I was also a heavy equipment operator in Red Horse. I've been to 2 wars. Wow. So you have seen some stuff. Okay, well, Halving Peck, guess what? You know, when we do these member live streams, we're actually going to be opening up the Discord and the lounge. And if we go in the lounge, everyone will have an opportunity to kind of speak and maybe tell a little story or something like that. Something juicy. So, hold on, H-bar rip or rip or H-bar RIP. Hold on, is it dumping or is it pumping? Okay, no, it looks like it's pumping. I was like, wait, H-bar RIP or it's ripping. Yeah, we told you guys. Look, it's in the range. All the coins that go into the range respect the range. And if they're bullish coins, they'll just respect the range. So H-bar just respected the range, and we told you that in this instance, yeah, crypto will be a piece of cake for Halving Peck after all that. Yeah. Big Daddy Super Balls Rothschild. Big Daddy Floyd Super Balls Rothschild in the chat. How many people do we have watching across all platforms here? Wow, we got 22 people on the YouTube. You guys are amazing. You guys have been really, really pumping the channel. Thank you guys so much for the super chats. We got a super chat earlier. And, you know, I mean, if you want to send a super chat, you totally can. I mean, it's not required. Obviously, it's not totally not a requirement. But if you really want to be heard, you want your message to be heard, you put it in a super chat or a super sticker, and it gets seen by the entire world. All right, so if you haven't hit the like button yet, please do so. It is the YouTube currency. It's how YouTube forgives us for all the things that we've said. If you're watching on the TV, you hit up, right, select, and that is how you get the like button absolutely smashed when you're watching on the TV. You guys forget that if you're watching on the TV, you can hit the like button still. It's doable. You can even go as far as pulling out your phone, because I know you have it right beside you, and then you can go into the stream and hit the like button, and you can even interact in the chat while watching on the TV. So just want to remind you guys that that is possible. That is the capability of what we can do here in 2024 on planet Earth in the Milky Way galaxy that is next to the Andromeda and the facing the Pleiades from the Giza Plateau and Orion's Belt. Here. Right there. Somewhere right there. All right. Should we take the trades live? Should we take some profits live right now? Should we take profits live right now on Pepe? Should we wait until this thing just starts to absolutely rip? What should we do, guys? What should we do? Should we hold the line, or should we actually take some profits right now today? What should we do? What should we do, guys? Be my financial advisor. Oh, yeah, so Steve Randall Jr. also is military. Yeah, I think Steve... So we got a lot of military people in here. Shout out to the military people. Guys, you know that I have a camo Bitcoin t-shirt in the store, and I'm going to get one for myself so we can have our... we'll do a military respect day, and we'll wear our camo with our Bitcoin logo. I think that'd be fun. That would be cool. I think we got to do that. And shout out to Pomp, Anthony Pompliano. He's also OG Bitcoin Maxi, Crypto Maxi. That is a veteran as well. But yeah, all right, yeah, let's take some profits here. Let's take some profits. We're gonna go on market here, and we will take about 25% of the trade here. So we'll take about 25%, and we are gonna do that. All right, so. Just do a little bit of that. And then we are going to go into the H-bar trade here. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do the same thing. and we'll do 25% here. And there we go. And now I could decide if I want to... Oh, no. That's funny. I can't remember who, there was a couple people on here. And then we have a lot of, sometimes we have Army Piper pop in here. All right, so, all right, cool. So now that we took some profits off of these trades. It's not a lot. I mean, it's not a lot. It is what it is. But I think we're wanting to see some more breakout opportunities here. But what we did is we got, 50 clams on the table here that if we want to basically see what has been not performing as much on the charts here. Like what hasn't been pumping? I want to know what hasn't been pumping. Like what is underperforming right now? Like what is going to see the most parabolic move? I want to know, guys. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. What do you think is going to have the most absolutely parabolic move? Just a nasty parabolic move. Omi. Omi coin. The Andrew Jack coin. Synapse. All right, so looking at Grok here. Then also, let's see, we got Crow. What's happening with Crow here? Oh man, Crow looking like it's in a big flag here. Got this range, trading in this range. It had so we've been looking at these patterns here to get these measured moves to the upside. Pepe, yeah, Pepe. Yep, Pepe. What else? What else? See, Chainlink. Let's look at Link. Link has been pushed down so much recently, but it is in a great range. So look at this range right here. This range is absolutely amazing. So where's our range here? This is our range. Real Crow is caught as Crow with knife. Oh yeah. Yeah. Real Crow is Caw. Yeah, I haven't looked at Caw yet, but I know of it. All right, thank you guys so much for being on this live stream. You guys are absolutely amazing. Nice. We got 23s up in the chat. We got 23s across the board. That is the date of my birthday. My birthday day. All right. Yeah, we would love to get, like, we want to get into something that we could either get a nice parabolic move. We would love to get a parabolic move here. Maybe Matic? Matic hasn't really seen some moves. It's been kind of boring. Do you think Matic is going to have a potential to just really skyrocket? Maybe Matic? Yeah, Matic could have a good move to the upside. We got a nice value area high on the 4 hour for Matic. If we look at the daily, got a nice cross here. Let's see what happened last time we had the RSI bottomed out right here, and then we had a move to the upside. What was that move from the bottom? Was a 67% move. And then we've had an 80% move from here. If we hit the value area high on the daily for Matic, we would be seeing a 20% move to the upside. 20% move to the upside for Matic. So that's looking spicy, guys. We might actually get into the Matic trade here because this is actually looking really good because we got nice momentum waves going down, and then to be able to test that value area high, get a little bit of a retracement, then test up into these levels. So we're looking at Matic right now for sure. Matic actually looks really bullish. Matic looks good. Yeah, Matic looks really good. All right. All right, guys, we've been streaming for like freaking forever. Let's get this thing wrapped up. What would you say? And then we get ready for the 8 o'clock stream, right? Let's do it. Real quick, we want to just do a shout out to all of the people. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. 2,170 subscribers. You guys are awesome. We're getting very close to 3,000. It would be really awesome to just get this thing going parabolic. I want this thing acting like a meme coin that just launched. And we can get this thing up to like 10,000. This power level is over 10,000. I want the power meter on the side to go. Remember that scene? You guys remember that scene? All right, guys. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you. All right. I'll see you guys later. Remember, we stream Monday through Saturday, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. God bless every single one of you. Thank you so much for hanging out, having fun, and going with the shenanigans of today's live stream. It was a lot of fun. Hope you got some laughs. And, yep, GG, woot, all the things. And I will see you guys on the next live stream coming up later today. Will I see you? I hope to see you. All right. Peace out, guys.